Good evening to all. Welcome to Guru Life. Let's start the course on how to attain fluency in English. Most of the times, people are unable to communicate in English due to two reasons. Either they are not proficient in English, or second, they are less confident about their language. Here at Guru Life, we try to make you a proficient and efficient speaker in English and helps you gain self-confidence to speak effectively. So, let's go to today's class. How do you greet one another? നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തിലൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഒരു കോൺവെർസേഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളത് ഏറ്റവും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയ കാര്യമാണ്. എങ്ങനെ ഒരു കോൺവെർസേഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് ഇറ്റ് ടോക്സ് എ ലോട്ട് അബൌട്ട് ആ കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേഷൻ സ്കിൽസ്. അപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇംപ്രഷൻ ഇസ് ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് ഇംപ്രഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന മാതിരി നമ്മൾ വളരെ നന്നായി ഒരു കോൺവെർസേഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്താൽ ദ ഇംപ്രഷൻ വിൽ ബി എ ലാസ്റ്റിംഗ് വൺ. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് ലുക്ക് അറ്റ് ഹൗ ഡു വി ഗ്രീറ്റ് വൺ അനദർ. First one, either you say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Based on the time you're speaking, based on the weather that you are speaking, you say good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. But at night, we don't start a conversation saying good night. Even if it is at 9 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night, we start the conversation with good evening. When you say good night, that means you're going to bed. Good night എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ അത് ഒരു ദിവസത്തെ അവസാനം നമ്മൾ പറയുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമായിരിക്കും ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, വി നെവർ സ്റ്റാർട്ട്. നമ്മൾ ഒരിക്കലും ഒരു കോൺവെർസേഷൻ ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ് വെച്ച് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഈവൻ ഇഫ് ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് അറ്റ് 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night, we still start the conversation with good evening. The second one is he, hello, or hey. Now, he and hey are more informal ones where you use with friends. Hello is normally a formal one. Then we say, how are you? You're asking the person how that person has been. Okay? And next one, you're asking, how is it going? You're asking the person, how is it going? When you say, how is it going? You are asking the person what is happening in his life. Okay? Or you can ask, how have you been? Okay? Or else you can say, good to have see you again, or happy to see you again, or glad to see you again. Then you can ask, how are things going? This a way of asking, how are things happening? What's going on? Meaning, what's happening in one's life? Or you can ask straight, what's happening? അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ ഒരാളെ കണ്ടുമുട്ടുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ചോദിക്കാം. നമുക്ക് ചോദിക്കാം either നമുക്ക് ഗുഡ് മോർണിംഗ്, ഗുഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർനൂൺ, ഓർ ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ് എന്ന് പറയാം. ബട്ട് യു നെവർ സേ ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ് ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് എ കോൺവെർസേഷൻ. യു ക്യാൻ ഓൾസോ സേ ഹി ആൻഡ് ഹേ, പക്ഷെ അത് മോർ ഇൻഫോർമൽ. അതായത് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ഗ്രൂപ്പില്, when you're going for parties, അവിടെയൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ ഹി, ഹേ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഹേ യൂസ് ചെയ്യും. ഹെലോ ഇസ് മോർ എ ഫോർമൽ ഓർ ഒഫീഷ്യൽ യൂസേജ്. ഹൗ ആർ യു? ഐ എം ഫൈൻ, ഐ എം ഗുഡ്. നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെ പറയും. ഇറ്റ്സ് എ കോമൺ യൂസേജ്. യു ഓഫൻ ആസ്ക് ഹൗ ആർ യു എന്നുള്ള വേറെ രീതിയിൽ ചോദിക്കാൻ. യു ആസ്ക് ഹൗ ഇസ് ഇറ്റ് ഗോയിങ്, ഓർ ഹൗ ഹാവ് യു ബീൻ, ഓർ യു ആസ്ക് ഓർ യു സേ ഗുഡ് ടു സീ യു അഗൈൻ. അതായത് യു ആർ ഷോയിങ് യുവർ pleasure in meeting that person after a long time. You're saying happy to see you again. It's most commonly kandadil sandosham we say, right? So you say glad to see you again. Okay, how are things going? What's going on? What's happening? Or you could even ask, if it's a more informal group, you could even ask, what's up? Okay, now we come to the second topic. You're meeting your friend. Imagine you're meeting your friend after a very, very, very long time. Okay, so what are the possible things that you could say? You can say in two words, long time. We say kore naalai, so that's what, long time. Then we say, hey, what's up? What's happening? Okay, and then you could say, I haven't seen you in years. which means you're telling that person that you haven't met that person for long, so long. Okay, where have you been? You're asking, where were you? It's been so long that you met up. Okay, and you could also say, it's been long. Or you could say, what's new? What's new is used when using what's new create a lot of happiness in that person, because what's new, you're asking that person, you are setting the tone for the conversation, saying that everything is old, even your friendship is old, and everything is cool with you people like before. So the possible responses are, I'm cool, I'm good, or you could say all good. Okay, and then you can say you were busy with your work, that's why you couldn't catch up with that person. Workil വളരെ busy ആയിരുന്നു, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് നിങ്ങൾ കുറെ കാലമായിട്ട് മീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്. So you could say, have been busy a lot lately. അതായത് കുറച്ച് തിരക്കിലായിരുന്നു, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വളരെ തിരക്കിലായിരുന്നു, കുറച്ചായിട്ട് വളരെ തിരക്കാണ്, that's why we took a long time to meet up. Or you could say, couldn't be better. Couldn't be better എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ you say you were fine, you were very happy with your life, so you are saying couldn't be better, അതായത് ഇതിലും നന്നാവാനില്ലായിരുന്നു. Okay, then you say could be better. Could be better is a way of telling not too good. That means you were not too good, അതായത് ഇതിലും ഭേദമാവായിരുന്നു, things could be more better, which means you were not really good with what's happening in your life. Not very well. Now, if you were sick or something, you would say you were not very well. So, have been, couldn't be better, and I'm good, all good, and all are positive responses. Whereas could be better, and not too good, not very well are negative responses. Okay. Now, there's a neutral response that says same as always. Pandate pole pol. Okay, same as always, everything is going smooth as always. Okay, and then how do you end a meeting? Now, whether it be formal or informal, how do you end a meeting? So in order to end your meeting, you say bye, which is the most commonly used. Now, if you're meeting that person in person, you say nice to meet you, or you say nice to have met you. Or you say, see you soon. Or you would say, it was a pleasure meeting you. Or you could say, catch you up later. Or you could say, good luck, which means you're wishing that person all the best for his future endeavors. Hope to meet you again. Innorikil Kana. So, in a conversation, you could, we discussed in today's class how do we start a conversation and how do we end a conversation. And we discussed how do you, based on situations, how do you use these various phrases.